Hi, how you doing, mate?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Nice to see you too. I'm Trace.
I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Yeah, it's you, Trace, too.
Yeah, it's a warm day today, and I've.
Lovely day today, mate. And for a change.
Yeah. Well deserved as well.
Yeah.
Literally just walking past, and I bumped into you. Just wanted to know a bit about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, I'm 55 years old. I'm shall I say, divorced, but I'm also a widow. Yeah, I was married for 15 years. My wife passed away. The kids are all grown up. I've got a daughter, two daughters. One at 42-year-old, one at 28-year-old, and I've got a grandson at 3-year-old. I became homeless 6 weeks ago. I've had nothing but hell trying to find a home since. I've ended up in a place called a crypt. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's a crypt for the homeless people where they actually give you meals and they can actually give you a bed for the night. So I'm on what you call a 9 to 9 at the moment, and that's just a temporary thing until I find me a better accommodation, which is I've got to leave at 9 a.m. in the morning and I can't go back until 9 p.m. at night. It's a bit awkward, especially if it's raining or anything like that. But yeah, am I allowed to tell you why I ended up here?
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it.
Basically, it's down to drugs. Am I allowed to say this?
You can say whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah, well, it was down to drugs. Yeah, it was down to crack cocaine. And what happened was, from a very, very young age, I did have a lot of money, a hell of a lot of money, and that's what scared me with the money, because I didn't know what to do with it anymore. I had that much of it. I didn't know whether people were real or whether people were false or why they were there in the first place, you know what I mean? And just seemed to be that I ended up fighting everybody and everything, and then the crack cocaine came across. It got into my life. I tried it, I fell in love with it, and I've been in love with it ever since.
Right.
I'm still in love with it, and I can't stop it for the life in there. And that is why I'm here today, because everything I did have, I ended up putting on a pipe and smoking it, so I've wasted everything. Luckily, my family have grown up and they've got their own lives now. They've got their own families and they're happy, and they live in Bradford. They don't live in Leeds, so they don't see none of this. That's why I'm in Leeds, but I am originally from Bradford. I've lived in Leeds now for about 12 years. And like I say, I've been a heroin addict or a crack addict or whatever you want to call it, an addict for 35 years. I'm now 55-year-old. And yeah, at the moment this is where I am.
Right, okay. So, you say you fell into a lot of money. Was that via inheritance? Was it?
Oh, no. So exactly what I'm doing now, smoke, like the crack I smoke, is what I was selling. I was selling crack cocaine, I was selling heroin, I was selling tablets, I was selling anything and everything to make ends meet. And eventually I got to the stage where we started importing it from another country because we had contacts in another country, and things were brilliant. And for 15 years I didn't have a knock on my door, not a problem. I didn't even know what a drug squad was. You know what I mean? I'm going back in the 80s now. This is back into the 80s, and I didn't know what a drug squad was. I'd never heard of drug squad. And yeah, like I said, money just came abundance, and it just came flooding in. And it became so much where I didn't know where to put it. I didn't have nowhere to put it anymore. I had no places to put it down or to give it to. And I just didn't know what to do with it, so I just ended up the hardest way or the easiest way, I don't know, but smoking the bloody thing away.
They say money brings happiness, but
far from it, sir. Far from it. It doesn't. If anything, it's brought me not but bloody misery. It has, totally.
So what would you say? Obviously, back then, you valued money to, help you make ends meet. What would you say is the biggest value to you now?
Money is a great value to me now, because now I know what a pound means and what a pound, you know what I mean, having a pound and not having a pound. You know what I mean? Where before I didn't have a clue what money meant because I had it in abundance, but now that I haven't got it anymore, it's hard, it's very hard, especially everything, inflation and everything now, what's going up, you know what I mean? And rent, gas, electric, petrol, food, everything. It's just crazy. It's gone, you know what I mean? It's been all blown out of proportion, and it's just way too expensive to live now. You know what I mean? I understand now where people go into drug dealing and stuff like that, or crime, or commit crime, because they have no other choice. You know what I mean? Because the inflation today is just diabolical, you know what I mean? I'm not into politics or government or anything like that, or budgeting. I've never been able to budget, but I have to learn. I'm learning hard way, and this is the result of it.
Right, so you say that you still love drugs now. Obviously, I assume that that's not, you know, down to choice, or is it?
I think it is.
You think it is?
Because it's my comfort zone. It's the only time I feel safe and feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And relaxed. All right, so yeah, it's the only time I feel relaxed and comfortable. You know what I mean?
All right.
And like I say, I feel safe when I'm in that drug enhanced state, shall I say, where reality scares the shit out of me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Stuff like this. That's nothing, that's only 2 or 3 of them there, but usually have them in 15 and 16 roads that don't wear helmets, they don't wear nothing, they just think they're on the road and they just come across and abuse you for no particular reasons. You get bullied in life, you know what I mean, and especially when you're down, people seem to kick you even harder.
Was it hard growing up?
For me it was, yeah. Like I say, I come from an Irish background, so in the 80s, obviously I'm an Irish Catholic, and my family brought us over here from Ireland because of the Troubles, but the Troubles didn't leave us because we came over here, because obviously the Catholic side of it, the Irish side of it, was the IRA blowing everybody up, the English up in the country at the time. So we was harassed, and I'd say we was the majority racist. Then we were the racist people. We were racist. There were racists against us, against the Irish and everything. You know what I mean? So we struggled big time. But my dad was an alcoholic drunk. He did nothing but beat him over. He never worked a day in his life. He died. Oh, God bless you, Dad. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, he died at 52. To be honest with you, I know it's a crime to say it, but I don't miss him. I'm not happy he's gone, you know what I mean, because my mum's now 87, she misses him to death still, you know what I mean, but for some reason she stuck by him and she was loyal to him, but all he did was drink all day and then just beat her black and blue. And that's my life, that's my livelihood, just growing up from that, and that's why I turned to drugs, and that's why I just wanted better things. I tried to give my mum a better life. I hope that I have, you know what I mean, because she's comfortable now and she's safe, and she's not getting beaten anymore because he's not around anymore. But
Do you see your mum?
yeah, I've just been speaking to her, funny enough, 5 minutes before you came on to me, I've just been speaking to her.
That's good. What about your children and your grandchildren?
My grandchildren, I see them on a fortnightly basis. I travel over to Bradford to see them. Yeah, obviously I don't go dressed like this, you know what I mean. I go, oh, God bless you, brother, thank you. And yeah, I see my children often.
That's good. With this video, I'm hoping to draw awareness. Is that in regards to obviously people's situations? Would something like what's the word I'm looking for? Would you like your own accommodation as opposed to a 9 to 9?
Yeah, God, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. And funny enough, I've just been onto out of hours housing, but I've been on it now for the past hour, you know, on the phone, and just keep holding me and keeping me on hold. And I've just I've hung up because I was fed up with doing it. But and yesterday I went to what do you call it now? Miriam House Housing Centre. I was actually manhandled out of there by the security yesterday because I was filming people what they did, you know what I mean, how they treated me, you know what I mean. So they brought me out of a 3-star hotel, which I was just up the road here in Headingley, in Butler's Hotel. They took me out of there on the bank holiday weekend and put me in this crypt from 9 to 9 because the contract had run out of the hotel, you know what I mean, but we wasn't given any warning or anything like that, you know what I mean. I may as well be on the streets for the time I'm here, because I'm here from 9 till 9. I'm here 12 hours a day. You know, you're sat here, not moving. And it's crazy. I've got no life whatsoever other than this and sleeping.
Do you see a way out of this?
Hopefully. And the way out is like you say, I love my own place, and you know, the council to help me, and all the housing associations, all the charities what are around to help me to get me on my own, you know what I mean, so I can look after myself, you know what I mean, support myself.
That would be good. That would be good.
Brilliant. But it needs awareness. It really does need awareness of this homelessness, because it's just getting ignored in everybody's eyes, you know what I mean, especially the homeless people, you know what I mean, they just don't seem to be heard. You know what I mean, there's no voice for them, and things like yourself now doing this on the internet would be ideal for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a brilliant opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would really like to see you in a better position, and I'd really like for help to come your way. You know, hence why we're doing this. It's been lovely speaking to you, though.
You too as well.
And yeah. It's nice to speak to you, my friend. I'm going to call you my friend. And I'd just like to let you know, and to the people watching, when I conduct these interviews, I do it free from judgment. I have my own issues going on.
I appreciate it.
You have your issues going on. And sometimes they just show differently, you know? But myself and you, we're not that different of a person, you know? And everybody needs that downtime. Some people choose alcohol. Some people choose weed, some people choose other things. So, yeah, free from judgment. It's been lovely speaking to you. Got you some food, giving you some money. So, yeah, until if anybody reaches out and sees this and wants to help you, I'll be back promptly. All right?
Yeah, no problem, sir. I'm here every day, sir. So.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much. I've got a light here.
And there's your sick, all right? All right, see you later.
All right, sir. Thank
Nice
you very
one.
much, and thank you for this interview.
No problem at all. Thank you for doing it for me. All right, cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Brilliant person.
Cheers.
Both of you. Thank you. Bless.
Right.
I mean that. Bless you for. God bless.